Good morning, it's 6 o'clock.
Welcome.
Dean, and on the programme this morning, painting the...
Also this morning, sunbed horror. And after 7...
Lucy's got the weather.
A little soft rock. Off camera was saying,
Talk about tempting morning's papers. We've got Katie Turner with us this morning to go through that.
Plus find out what's happening where you are this morning. For the
Sun, Haji's dance on our grave. Auckland's calling it Argentinian soil that he's training on. The Daily Mirror, miserable anyway, but particularly if you're a musician and wishes he protected his ears earlier. And the Times, we want to stay longer in this country. It's causing big problems. Theresa May's trying to look into it because business executives and well, other people can't stay any longer, so more problems ahead. Oh, and I should say that picture there, as
saying, whatever you do, if you hear...
Fascinating to see how he viewed Western politics.
Who isn't a fan
well,
of
yeah,
Adele?
I think you're right.
And the story...
1,000 copies a week.
Yeah,
I know.
and you still listen...
Saturday.
Well, Liverpool for me.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, because it's the...
yeah.
Hey, it's been a good night for Ed.
that's
Government
good.
elections at the expense of the Conservatives.
Sue Jameson Alexander, Harriet Harman, that's all those results.
Plus, we...
Now, more than 250,000 children as young as 11 use sunbeds here in the UK, many of them without their parents' knowledge.
In America, producer Krentzil, a New Jersey housewife, has caused fresh controversy.
6:26, floodwaters are still troubling parts of Britain, like these pictures. Either in the next half hour, it appears to be. And after 7, another exclusive. Pages, Katie Turner's system that processes visas, which means that there's going to be all sorts of delays for people who want to extend their stay in this country. And wishes he protected his ears at gigs and the like earlier on. In soil and it's...
As the Guardian this morning, one of the few papers to Truckist, our Danny Alexander on the show.
It's a bit lazy now. Very unpopular party or a very unpopular government.
We need to continue to take...
They're blaming you for it. That's why they're not voting.
And I think it reflects the fact that, you know, as a...
Saying by this voting that they don't trust you to things get better. We're in a double-dip recession. Things don't seem to be getting better very quickly.
Working very, very hard, day in, day out, every single day.
Harman and William Hague will give us the Labour. OK, now as we've been that far in the local elections, we're joined by... Congratulations, good night for Labour. You said, well, yes, but we're not crying about it. Why not?
Glasgow, which it looks like you're going to lose overall control. Mayoral election for the second year running. Well, Cameron's a bit upset he's doing so well. Today's your last chance to hear the details of how you could win this week's cash prize.
I like Clinton and the way he talks now.
He was begging.
It didn't happen. Now, many parts of the country are still suffering from the... Good morning, it's 7 o'clock.
Well, May.
Happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
On the programme this morning, painting the... On your birthday.
Lucy's here, though.
Plus 10.
OK. We've got the news. Here's Lucy.
Thanks, Lucy.
Well, as you've been hearing, good telling you off for, because let's start with the budget. For it then?
No.
Budget, was it the government's mishandling of the fuel strike or the fact that the cuts don't seem to be working because we've gone back into recession?
Bad news, this low-cost airline BMI Baby is going to close on the sofa now by travel experts.
People are in an awful position. Many of them...
To come here on Daybreak, would you give this woman...
His allergy clinics moved to Bromsgrove this... I know now the elections also come through too late for most of this morning's papers, but don't worry, because we're going to bring you all the details throughout the morning here on Daybreak. But should we have a look at what the front pages are saying this morning? Well, the Heathrow, didn't we, last week and ongoing as well this week. This is now we want to stay a bit longer, and this is Osama bin Laden's last order, get Obama. And regrets not looking after his ears at gigs and recording sessions. Miserable, tinnitus.
There's the front page.
Now, still to come this morning.
Sadly, thousands of people across the United Kingdom. If you suffer from allergies, there is plenty more help and advice on our website. Go to Daybreak.
And you say you don't want your kids to see the animal before you make a decision whether they're allergic or not, because it's just so cute. It's
them immediately, don't you?
Now we're going to check on the weather. Here's Lucy.
Still some rain around, isn't there? Still to come this morning. 23 flood...
But where did Kate and William spend their first anniversary?
They went to the pub.
Of course they did!
Yeah. For Cordelia, that is glamour.
Here's the news now. Here's Lucy.
See you later on.
Thank you.
Still to come on Daybreak, it's all right.
We're going to be chatting to her a bit later on, but first let's find out what's happening where you're waking up this morning.
They're 25 to 8. Still to come this morning. We'll be chatting.
Delicious.
Oh. So,
everyone else is thinking, what are you talking about, roast lamb at 7:30? But because we've been up for hours, that's our excuse. The day, can you predict it?
With it.
And still to come this morning.
The headlines this morning, Labour is...
and he wishes he protected his ears in his earlier musician
Hasn't really
days.
affected him, has it?
These reflood warnings, 67 flood alert. It's that I just can feel the cold and damp, you know, in your homes. If you've had a house flooded, it's just...
after 8 o'clock on Daybreak 2.
It's got a real treat for us after the break. Well, we made you wait long enough this morning, haven't we? We've been teasing you. It's time for a Daybreak exclusive with The Wanted. It's my birthday, and this is what I asked Ross King for.
Riding this bike and surfing. All from here.
Yes.
Oh.
Weather now time, isn't it?
Yes.
Sorry, do you want to finish this?
No.
Who's doing the weather? Who's doing the weather?
You are.
It's Lucy. What do you mean?
Good morning. It's 8 o'clock.
With you.
Yes, if you... On the show this morning, though, very important news. She might have just wanted a couple. But you never know. Her size, and Louise. Is it about your size, you think? And instinct,
absolutely, but what...
Eamon Holmes is a breakfast presenter.
Need to fight, not pray.
First wedding anniversary.
You know, we actually forgot. It's a lovely card with paper flowers on, because paper is... So congratulations, you two. We said, what for? Terrible. At least we both forgot.
OK, reason we're asking, you might have expected a
I don't know. I quite like the idea. And that's where William and Kate celebrated the morning. National news.
Exactly.
Isn't it? Still to come on... Still to come this morning.
He's properly.
Yes. Yes, good luck with that. Now, she's the queen of comedy singer, and she's really...
Success on a new...
Scary smile if you don't know. Can you show us some of your basic skills?
Now, I used my... You have to bring in the timpanis back there.
I think, yeah.
1 minute.
Brilliant.
And one. Do you know...
Lucy with Lucy with the weather. Still players,
The
you're still
comedy
going...
Get up early, though, because we've got a special bank holiday show.
That